Lots of people think they've got to go to Rodeo Drive or Fifth Avenue in New York to find top quality world-class hair color, but you don't have to if you live here in the Inland Empire, because we've got a specialist right here.
Give me a head with hair, long beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, streaming, flaxen, waxing.
In a somewhat celebrity-obsessed culture, we here in Southern California are fortunate to be able to go to the same stylists, makeup artists, and hair colorists as many of the celebrities and stars. Magazines and TV shows tout discounted looks for less that simulate what the celebs actually get. Say so long to simulations and say hello to Dennis Gebhart. He and his wife Sylvia own Gebhart International Salon, a welcoming but unassuming place in Montclair. If Dennis hasn't worked on the star's hair himself, chances are he's taught one of the pricey colorists who has.
With Redken, I am what is called a global artist. And what that means is simply I'm a person who travels throughout the United States and all over the world teaching for Redken. I do training for many of the salons in Beverly Hills, for Umberto's in Beverly Hills, for Jose Ibert. For 2 years I did color backup for Jose in his classes. I've done color backup for Tony and Guy out of London, England. And we're right here in Little Montclair, California.
With a background almost as colorful as working in hair, this job suits him well. Back in the 60s and 70s, he was part of the music scene, touring as a bassist with Captain Beefheart, Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, and others. But while rock was in his blood, so was styling and coloring hair. He learned all about it and how to make pin curls when he lived with his grandmother.
When I was in grade 8, I went to live with my grandparents, and my grandmother couldn't afford to go to the beauty salon. So she taught me how to do pin curls. And on Saturday afternoons, besides doing the normal chores that young people did at that age, my job was to set her hair in pin curls. And I got really good. And eventually it wasn't just my grandma, it was my grandma and her girlfriends. And her girlfriends brought me presents. And I thought, this is pretty great. Presents, pin curls, not a bad deal. So here's what I wanted to show you is that because of Kim's hair color and because we want to give her a lot of concentration of color, what we're going to do today is a technique called splitting the stitch. And that way we're going to take that stitch, separate it. You saw me stitch it out, separate it. I'm going to start on the bottom and I'm going to use one color on the outside stitch.
Yes, we here in the 909 and 951 may not have a Rodeo Drive or long stretches of sandy beach, but out here we have one of the top global hair colorists in our own backyard.